I'm sure by now everyone have heard about boycott, divestment, sanctions, or at least just boycott. So let's go to the boycott part today. I'm going to talk about a few brands or companies or services that really are threatening the life of Palestinians. They are either complicit of Israelis' crime of apartheid and discrimination against Palestinians by, imprisoning them without charges. These are not criminals, but they are being imprisoned and there's no charge, which means we are not sure when they will be released because there's no charges on them. And also land theft. So these are the companies that are really threatening Palestinian life, and also they are listed in Malaysia, meaning we have this in Malaysia. So what are these companies? Okay, these are the companies. Okay, so the first one is Puma. Puma is a sports brand that has sponsored Israeli football team, which means they sponsored this team knowingly. The Israeli football team, they steal Palestinian lands to build the field, and they shot Palestinian footballer, and the Palestinian Football Association, they asked for Puma to stop sponsoring this bunch of murderers. Previously, Adidas sponsored Israeli football team, but they don't do that anymore. They stopped doing that. Thank you, Adidas. Now Puma is doing it. Don't buy anything Puma. Don't buy. Just don't. Okay. Now the second one is HP, Hewlett-Packard. Hewlett-Packard, they provide a system that tracks every movement of Palestinian. It's like we have here in Malaysia, my card, our national ID. So from that ID, from Palestinian ID, HP uses that data, that information to provide information for intel for Israeli. And they provide computer hardware to the Israeli army, maintain data centers through their servers for Israeli police. And also they provide Ethereum servers to operate the Aviv system. It's a computerized database of Israel's population and immigration authority, the backbone of Israel, racial and segregation, basically apartheid. So they are complicit of Israeli apartheid. Now Caterpillar is a company that provides machine to destroy houses and farms in Palestine. They specially built this machine to destroy house. This machine, you cannot find it anywhere in the world except for in Palestine. They specifically built it for Israel to destroy Palestinian houses. And I'm not talking about illegal houses. I'm talking about the house that has deeds. They have proof to show that this is my house, but Israeli court will say, no, we're just going to give it to someone else. So Caterpillar, knowingly what Israel is doing with the machine, they build it specifically for Israel to build Palestinian house. So no Caterpillar. And Airbnb, easily, they know that these houses are stolen houses, and they just allow these houses to be listed on Airbnb. These illegal settlers, they come and they steal these houses of Palestinians. The Palestinian cannot go there, and then they just listed it and make money out of it. Siemens and Caltex, they are complicit in stealing the fossils from the Gaza Strip and channel it to Israel for them to make money. And also they allow Israel to stop Palestinian fishermen from going to the sea to fish because they are stealing the natural resources for the Israeli. Siemens is the same. They do business with the Israeli authorities in transport, traffic, in population control, in occupied Jerusalem and illegal Israeli settlement. So they know what they are doing, they know the business they are getting into, and they're just like, we're happy to make money out of this. Now, Hyundai Heavy Industry, there's two Hyundai. Now, Hyundai Heavy Industries is the one that provides the machine, just like Caterpillar, to destroy houses and farmers' land in Palestine. They are also another complicit. Now, you see that Ahava. Ahava is a beauty product, a cosmetic product. So we just found out that they are selling this online platform in Malaysia. So Ahava, they exploited Palestinian natural resources by digging the mud that is used for the facial beauty, like before you go to sleep, you apply the mud. They steal this mud, they dig them without the Palestinian permission, and then they go and label the cosmetic brand saying it's made in Israel, when it's clearly made in West Bank. Not only they steal it, they wrongly label it, and they are proud of it. Why this is the main target? Because we are going to boycott all these brands until Palestine is free, until three demands is met. The first one is the Palestinian rights are restored, like they are allowed to go back to where they belong. The Palestinian refugees, those in diaspora, we want them to have their rights to return. The second one is to end occupation and colonization of all Palestinian lands and dismantling the apartheid wall. And the third one, to install the same rights of Palestinians in Israel area. They are not given the same rights. So we want all these three demands to be met. So as long as three demands were not met, we will still boycott all these companies. They are our main target. They are harming Palestinian rights. They are stealing their lands and their homes and their property. So that's why they are the main target. As always, they oppress, we be theirs. Free Palestine.